You should be on the TEP Ultimate Transformation at this point. I got to believe that you are. Make sure that you're hooked up on all of the other Facebook pages. And it's all about total health. I'm going to keep saying that over and over again. Mention that to the group today, the group here in Vegas. I talked to them about the importance of total health. And I was running through all the things that I was going to share with you guys. And I'm going to kind of go off the path of these slides. I made these slides. I have a crazy level of dedication. I really do. And, I have a good level of humbleness. And right now I'm going to kind of throw down a gauntlet a little bit. And I'm doing it in the most humble way possible. We want you guys to be successful. Greg and I, we want you guys to be successful with this. There's a lady named Kate. Kate is Ron Patulski's wife, and she works with Keller Williams, and Ron runs the coaching division for Keller Williams. He's a key player in MAPS. And I was in Austin, and Kate came into the room. And we were setting up the Beachbody. I was talking about it, and she joined, and she's one of the reasons why I'm going 2-star diamond at some point. Big player. She looked around at the room, and she said, I've known this guy, me, since 2000, whenever they did their practitioner training. She said, not only has he consistently improved, he works hard, not just for himself, though. She said, do you guys get that they set this program up for you? She looked around at the room. She said, any of you in here who do not take this opportunity, for whatever baggage you have, she said, you're missing a point. She said, I've studied with so many people, and this guy is setting it up for you guys to be successful. She goes, this is a no-brainer. My God, we had so many people sign up. I barely had to say anything. I was like, go to the back, talk to Greg. It was a ringing endorsement. And I get those every once in a while. And I love it. Oh my God, Lori's on here. Greg's wife. She did Master Prac, and she gave such an endorsement for trainers training that I always look back at the historical records of, because we track enrollments, and then there's this one Master Prac where we got twice as many enrollments as we did at all of the other ones. And I'm like, we shouldn't even count that one. That was the Lori Master Prac, because she got up and basically told everyone, here's the reason why you should go to trainers training. And it was such an amazing endorsement. I get those occasionally. I remember them because I just sit there and I go, this has transformed this person's life. And then I can tell you all the stories of the people that after prac, after Master Prac, after trainers training, I get an email from them, I'm not making $1 million. I thought I was going to make $1 million. I never said that. What are you talking about? Here's a business plan. Here are people that have been successful. You haven't been successful with this. I'm sorry, you don't get to put this on me. You don't get to put this on Greg. You don't get to put this on Beachbody. Man, we want you guys to be successful. There's a guy we were talking about at lunch today. I'm not going to mention his name. Greg and I, we were talking about him during lunch, and Sumi chimed in, and Sumi said, here's what this guy is like. And here's what this guy said. He straight up said, I signed up for all these programs because I just wanted the money to show up. And now I'm canceling because I'm pissed off, because obviously I have to do something. And I signed up for it because I just wanted the money to show up. The three of us looked at each other and thought, and said out loud, how does that even make sense? Where in life, okay, here in Vegas, you go hit jackpot. I don't even know if I would wish that on people that I didn't like. Go read the stories of people who win the lottery. It destroys their lives. It ruins their friends. They don't know what to do with it. And a few years later, they're worse off than they were before they won it. It's called the lottery curse. Go check it out. You don't want that. You got to put energy into something to get something out of it. I'm doing this webinar with you. I've been teaching. I went down to the training room at 8:30. I worked out before that. Finished setting up the screens. Started teaching. Prepped at 9:30. We started teaching at 10. taught all the way until 4:30, answered questions on every single break, got done answering questions at 4:45, came up to the room, changed, put on my P90X shirt just for you guys, got on a coaching call, coached my client for an hour, went through some very deep level coaching, jumped on the phone with Ethan. He was having some things that came up at school, talked to Ethan for roughly, 35 minutes, text him back and forth, shoved a little bit of food down my throat, prepped these slides, got on the call with Greg, talked to him a little bit about what to talk about, and now I'm on with you guys. I've been going non-stop, and I'm here 100% focused on you. I apologize if I say to you guys, and I'm saying this in the most positive way, we're handing you something. We want you to do something with it. My God, we're doing everything we can. I want to motivate you guys to get going with this stuff. So many people, and you guys represent the best of the best. We have 350 people in our downline, and you guys represent the top percentage of that. Read the book, The Slight Edge. You're lucky if 1 out of 20 people do anything with a formula. I could give you the formula for success. I'm lucky if 1 out of 20 people do it. Less than 5% of the people that are out there take action and do stuff, and you guys are taking action. So I'm preaching to the choir. I want you to kick it up a notch, and by that I mean get rid of your excuses. Practice the tools that you have. Practice them on yourself. I do. That's the only way I get through this. I had a handful of people tell me that the webinar yesterday, how empowering it was, and oh my God, they're motivated. It's one of the best webinars. I could tell you my day, but again, you'd sit there and go, how the fuck did he do this? I did it because this is what I love to do. I'm going on vacation in a month. I'm going to 100% be focused on my kids. I'm going to be so focused on them. To hell with Facebook, to hell with everything else. I put that same intensity into fun, into leisure, into happiness, into joy. I do that. No more excuses. You guys are being given an opportunity. We're teaching you a sales funnel here, and I'm going to share with you the tools and techniques that I use to get fit. No more saying, Dr. Matt, just it's so easy for him. I used to weigh 235 pounds. I have a success story. I had to work my ass off to get that success story. It didn't happen overnight. I've had people message me after I post these things on Instagram or Facebook. You look phenomenal. Thank you. That took 5 years to get there. I don't do anything short term. I do everything long term. You guys got to start thinking long term. If Beachbody's handing you $50 a week right now, that can turn into 500. That can turn into 5,000. That can turn into bank. It's not about the money. If it was about the money, I would set this up entirely differently. I want you guys to be successful. So here's us giving you as much as we can, because my God, you guys are such an amazing team. Tonight we're covering the ultimate fit transformation. Sorry, it's Vegas. God, I've been having to drink this tea. This hotel's a lot better than the other one. We'd open the doors and I would get an inhale of smoke. Okay. Ultimate Empowerment Fit Transformation. The second part of the 9-day, the 9 daily stuff, or 8. I know a few of you still said 8. And then I want to go over the tools that I use from a mindset perspective in order to accomplish what I accomplish in health and fitness. So let's jump right into it. First of all, 4 bodies. I talked about this last night. Energy or HUNA for spiritual, NLP for mental, MER for emotional, Beachbody for the physical. In this 21-day ultimate reset, in the ultimate empowerment fit, it is focusing on all 4 of these. All 4. So what you need to do is you need to have your workout and your fitness picked. I got the ultimate reset from Beachbody. I'm doing P90X. I did chest, shoulders, and triceps this morning. Tomorrow morning I'm doing plyometrics. Morning after that I'm doing back and bicep. I have a mixture of what I do from a workout. I will post my daily workouts. I will share all of this information. I am going to do exactly what you're doing, 100%. I'm going to be there with you on this one. I want to run it that way because when I delve in with you guys, we have such an amazing experience. So we're taking a holistic approach to these 4 things right here. Why we're running it. I said all of this last night. I want to reemphasize this. I love Beachbody, and they're missing some key points. We're sharing those tonight. Whether you ever do anything with us in Beachbody, whether you ever become a successful coach, you're going to walk away with tools and techniques that are phenomenal. I want you to have a success story. So many of you are saying, I'm waiting to do anything with this because I don't have a success story. You signed up for it. That's your initial success story. You're taking action. That's better than 19 out of 20 people out there. You already have a success story. Why you're waiting, I have no idea. If you want a before and after picture, that's going to take time. Then you'll wake up one day like I did and go, why did I wait that long? You know how many times Beachbody messaged me and said, you should be a coach? You keep posting, you keep doing this, you keep doing that. Sign up, sign up. I didn't for 5 years. Remember the money that I missed out on. How many students did I miss helping transform their life? Everything happens for a reason. You guys, learn from my lesson. I should have opened my mouth about this in 2010 after I did my first round of P90X. I didn't. 5 years ago. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. I'm not crying over it. I'm telling you, get going now. It's total health for you. Teach the sales funnel. I'm not going to talk about that tonight. That's a big thing. Greg and I sat down and said, what if we just really, really simplify it for people? We will run your sales funnel. Done. We're going to help you be successful. What other team out there is doing this? Probably none. None. They're having you handle it. They're having you do it. Oh, I thought I got a text message, but no. It was an alert. Okay. Why we're running it? We're clear on that. Let's get going. Last night, we covered the first 5, diet and or workout. That counts as 2. The book, The Slight Edge. Why to read that, the importance of it. Meditation in the morning. That sets energy. Ho'oponopono at night. That controls your energy. So we talked about all of that last night. If you missed the webinar, then we're going to make sure that you get the recording of it. We're recording this one. So this webinar is being recorded. We're going to be able to give you guys the links to it, so if anyone misses it, they'll be able to jump in. Tonight what we're covering is gratitude, random acts of kindness, reframing a challenge, and connecting with nature. I know these sound a little bit out there, but let's talk about this. Most people, most meaning, shit man, 80–90%, they see so much negative. They see so much negativity. I could tell you the stories of the crazy people we deal with at Prac. I could tell you the stories of the insanity that we deal with at Master Prac. You know what Greg says to me every once in a while? That's an amazing thing. We'll be out to dinner. We'll be talking about NLP and Beachbody, and he'll look across the table at me. Dr. John will be there, Angelica, and Greg will look across the table and he'll go with this gigantic smile. He's like, dude, we do this for a living. We help transform people. And that always brings me back to a simple reality. I can have a crazy student. I can have a bad day. My God, look at what I get to do for a living. Look how amazing that is. Gratitude. Gratitude isn't just, oh, I'm so grateful because it's a beautiful sunset. Why? Why? One of the things that I want you guys to do on the Facebook page every day is post, here's what I'm grateful for. And my God, if I scroll through that and you're just like, I'm grateful because I have a cat, I'm going to challenge you on that, and so will Greg. Why are you grateful you have a cat? Explain this. Delve into it. You go surface level on this, you're missing out on the opportunity. Many people come up to me during the trainings and say, how do you have such a positive outlook on stuff? Yeah, I stopped watching the news. Yeah, I stopped looking at negative stuff. I truly am 100% grateful for the things that I have. I told Ethan today, he's having some challenges in school. I told him how proud I am of him and how grateful I am that I have this guy as my son. And I said, dude, here's where I have screwed up. I said, we all have things that we have issues with. You know what? I'm grateful I got you as a son. He's on the other end. I said, I know you're around your friends right now. We were hanging up, and I just said, you know what, buddy? I love you. And out loud in front of his friends, he goes, I love you too, Dad. And I could hear people in the background, and he turned to them, and he's like, shut up. How many people can get that from a 15-year-old? I'm grateful for that today. You want to know why? Because it tells me at 15 I have a connection with him. I don't know who the hell I was connected with at 15. No one. I was such a, I'm alone, I'm down the tunnel. I was such that teenager back then. And yeah, I had NLP. But you know what? NLP back in the 80s had no MER. I had NLP with all of my baggage. That's not a fun combo. People who go, I wish I got it at that time. No, you don't. That was not a fun combo. People around me got the brunt of that. It is what it is. Gratitude. I want you to post every day what you are grateful for and why. You do that for 21 days, it is going to transform your thinking. It's going to transform it. Because Greg and I, we can have a shitty day. We can be handling crazy stuff. And all I got to do is look at him, or all I have to do is look at me and go, we do this for a living. And all the complaints disappear. Gone. Random act of kindness. That's taking the gratitude that you have and putting it outward. And I mean random. I don't mean just opening the door for your daughter. You know, that's something I do every day. I'm talking about straight up doing something that is just random and kind. Saying something nice to someone. I walked up to a TSA agent. This was, had to have been yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. You guys know me with my TSA agents. I'm good with them now. I used to have so much baggage with them. I was in California. I had a client, and I'm flying over here to Vegas, and I got on the flight. I get to the airport, and this guy looks like he's such in a grumpy state. I mean, maybe he's been dealing with some crazy shit. So I walked right up to him, and he's like, ID boarding pass. I'm like, sure. Hand it to him. And I look at him and I say, I fly a lot. You get to work in one of the nicest airports that I have ever seen. And he looks up. It's John Wayne Airport. And he looks around. And as he looks back at me, I said, thank you for what you do. I said, I can't imagine that this is an easy job dealing with crazy people. Thank you. Thank you for helping keep the airports a little bit safer for us. Fucking guy looked like he leaned forward like, is this real or whatnot? He looks at my ID. He looks down. I'm thinking, okay, maybe that didn't faze him. I mean, I got really good sensory acuity. He had a total poker face. He leaned forward like, really? Looks back down, looks at my ID, hands it to me, and he goes, happy belated birthday. Have a great flight. Thank you. And I'm like, you're welcome, man. No worries. And I walked by. And as I walked by, I saw in my peripheral, he was smiling. He was smiling. Why do that? Mindset. Emotion. Gratitude and random act of kindness has a lot to do with mindset and emotion. We beat the shit out of ourselves. This morning, I was doing chest, shoulders, and triceps, and towards the end of it, I think it's right at the end. Yeah, it's the last set of push-ups that you do. It's called plyometric push-ups. That's where you launch off the ground, you clap your hands, get your hands back out, and land. Usually I do 20 of those, and then I do 10 more on my knees just because I'm insane, and I want to burn my fucking chest as hard as I can. I was on 15, and I was gassed. I did not have it this morning. I didn't have it. I did not have the focus this morning. I had to push so hard to squeak those last 5 out because I got to do what I did last time. I'll talk about that in a moment. I have the mindset of I can do it. And even though I didn't do it at 110%, even though it was not my best set of push-ups, I can walk out of that gym and say I did phenomenally well. And I'm proud of myself that I got in there and I did that. The old me 10 years ago, man, you sucked at that workout. That was awful. You didn't bring it. You should have gone to bed earlier. You shouldn't have eaten that chicken. You should have had more sweet, but whatever. These two things right here are going to transform your thinking. Do you do it? Wait. I'm telling you guys, here's what will transform your thinking. Every day, I expect you to post in this challenge your gratitude and random act of kindness and give detail. I fully expect that. You got to. If you don't, you're going to get out of this whatever you get out of it. Not my responsibility. I'm putting this in your hands. It will transform your thinking and change the way you view yourself. That's what we're doing here. Reframing a challenge. You guys are already practitioners. When I do this in the future, I have to explain this. That is, you encounter a challenge. You encounter something that, the challenge that I had today is I have the tallest and biggest stage I have ever had. This fucking thing is so tall. I can't go up and down in the front of it. I have never had a stage this tall. And I only got 50 people in the room. Why does that sound like a challenge? Because a lot of what I do is going on and off the stage to connect with the group. And I got to walk down these stairs and come around the corner. You know what? Sometimes I move so fast. Sometimes I jump up and down off the stage. Here's my reframe, because I was so not happy with the stage. Here's my reframe. This is straight up what I had to say to myself today. This is going to give me an opportunity to slow things down. I always get told by groups that I talk really fast, that I move really fast, to have to methodically think about, I'm walking off the stage to the group, teach what I wanted down there, and then walk back up. My entire training experience has become more methodical and very clear-minded on, I'm walking off the stage now, I better have my remote with me. It's like everything has slowed down and calmed down because of that. I know trainers out there, because I'm in this industry, that would have thrown a hissy fit. Fucking stage, blah, 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 like snapping, totally coming unglued. I reframed it as a challenge. It's an opportunity. It's an opportunity for me to gain a new set of skills, a new set of tools. It's a blessing. It's a blessing because I guess the universe needed to teach me it's okay to slow down every once in a while. That was my reframe. The last one, connecting with nature. Oh my God. I haven't been outside today. I went outside yesterday. I spent some good time outside while seeing my client. I got out. I went down to the beach. I had to. I had to just clear my mind. Not in a good way or a bad way. Just I need to be around nature. We spend too much time confined in a cubbyhole. It limits our peripheral vision because I can only see from there to there. Doing something to connect with nature, 10, 15 minutes in nature, the benefits of that are insane. It's going to help calm you down. It's going to help to reconnect with your environment. Most of you on here, I've looked at the list, we are old enough where we are of the age where we played outside. I have to kick my son in the ass sometimes and go get out of the house. He is of the age of Xbox. My daughter is of the Netflix age. I was of the ride a bicycle and pick up a stick, and if you want to text message your friend, throw a rock at them. That was fucking text messaging. You guys remember that? I want to get my friend's attention. That's a text message. If you hit them good, it's a really good text message. That's like fucking all caps right there if you bleed them. I mean, come on. It's in us to be outside, to get out. Unless you're in Vegas and the fucking heat is 300 degrees. Then stay inside. That's what they made God made air conditioning for people that live in Vegas. Okay, besides us trapped in hell, I mean Vegas. Get outside. I'm joking, Greg. I love it here. Get outside. Get out and do something. Get out and connect. You got to do that every day for 21 days. Greg's messaging me again. I'm not going to look, man. I think my audio and video are just fine, so I love you. When you get outside and connect with nature, it will help to ground you. It will help to give you that balance, and it will make a huge difference. These four right here, you may have thought the ones last night, the Hio'olani and the Ho'oponopono, those are the things that I do every day. You know what, though? These are the deeper secrets of some of the stuff that I do in my daily practice. I find something to be grateful for, and I express it. I do my best to do something kind for someone. Help them pick something up, two guys rolled up. They're significantly older than I am. Have the bellman go help them first. There's only one bellman. Go help them. I can wait. I got time. Reframing a challenge. I do that all the time. The bigger ones I have to handle. Connecting with nature. Actually, I did get outside today. I went to 24-hour fitness. I got outside. I'm going to walk over there. It's not that far of a walk. These are the big four that you do. Every day in Facebook, you're going to post your experience with these 9 things. And the more active you are, the more you'll get out of this. Greg and I are going to do our best to challenge you, keep you accountable. And you know what? In the future, I don't know about this one. If someone's in the group and they're not participating, one of the people that helped me contribute or helped me come up with some of these ideas, he runs his own version of this, much more mentally focused, and he straight up said to me, if someone's not participating, he tosses them out because they're dead weight. Go read Bad Apple. Bad Apple research. Type that into Google. We rise together as a group or we fail as a group. And in the future, when I have people in this, I'm going to tell Greg to bounce them. Straight up. People that aren't on this webinar, if they're not doing anything and they're just sitting back and watching, we might just have them leave. Just pull them out of the group. I want people that are dedicated to this stuff. Yeah, it's going to take you a good 20, 30 minutes just to compose your post. Yeah, meditation and ho'oponopono. We're talking a good 2 hours a day, including your workout, easily. What's more important? Cut out television for the next 21 days. Cut out watching stuff. Cut out the useless things that you do and make this a part of your life. It will absolutely transform it. If you have any questions about these, post them. As soon as I wrap up, I'll go and give you as much as I can. Tools that I use to get results with fitness and nutrition. 1, I set a goal. I talked about that last night. I have such a clear goal for working out. I track my progress. I'm jumping ahead to the bottom there. I have an app that I use on my phone, and I track my progress. The reason why is I want to be able to look back and say, the first time I did P90X, I was using the bands and working my back. You throw me a date, and I can go into my app and tell you how many pull-ups I did on that day and where I was in that moment, going back 5 years. Sometimes people forget that they came from somewhere. Oh, side tri rise. Side tricep rise. P90X move. Put your hand on your shoulder. You're laying on this side. You put your hand right here. You push off the ground and you straighten your arm. First time I did shoulders and arms, it says in the app, 1 side tri rise, and then the second time through, 0. I could not push my body, and I put it in there. Now, towards the end of the workout, I'll rip out 22. And with straight legs and locking my leg down and straight and hold it and slow down, and that's not to brag. I know where I came from. I can look back at that and go, holy shit, maybe I didn't have a good workout, but damn, look at that. And then I set a goal. I want to be able to do 10 all the way down wide grip pull-ups. I finally nailed it. My God, that's been about a 1 or 2 year goal. In the beginning of chest and back, the very first back exercise you do is wide grip pull-ups, and I pull myself up all the way, slow down, all the way extended, all the way up, and I did 10. And I know I've met some people that go, with your back and everything, you should be able to do more. I'm doing them 10 with good form without jerking my legs up. I finally did it. I got to set my next goal now. I always have a running goal in fitness and nutrition. I always have a running goal in spirituality, mental, emotional, and physical. It keeps me going. When I'm not feeling 100%, I used to draw on my resource anchor. I'm pretty good at maintaining my state now. You got to have your resource anchor. You're going to get an MP3. Set that resource anchor. Tug on your ear. Oh, I've anchored my workouts to a song. There's a certain song that I play for warm-up, for working out and for cool down. And when I forget to turn that on, it's like I'm not in the right state. I picked a piece of music that has a certain beat to it. It is Marine approved. It is strong enough, and Greg liked it, so we're good to go with it. And I turn that song on, and when I hear it, I'm like, I am ready to go. It's got a beat to it. I'll even start jumping up, and I'll hit the ground. It is such a powerful anchor for me. You got to anchor this stuff. You got to find a way to anchor it. When I first started doing P90X, I would pop the DVDs in, and right before the workout, it does the tick, 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 and then it goes, Beachbody. Fuck, that was such an anchor. And I ripped them. I ripped them so I could put them on my iPhone, and that's not on there. And all of a sudden, one day, I don't know what it was, I heard those, and I lit up. I'm like, oh my God, that is such an anchor. That little drum beat and the people going by on the screen, and they're doing these like blue people, and it's like Beachbody. That was such a fucking anchor for me. I got to just rip that and just play it right before I work out, because that was the first 2 years. It was all DVDs. Look at my ear-to-ear grin. That's an anchor. You guys got to do everything you can to anchor this state. If I'm not in the mood, my warm-up song, I put that on, I'm lacing my shoes up rapidly. I'm good to go. You got to set these things up ahead of time. Simple approaches to working out, you guys. Start the workout and finish it. A half-assed workout finished builds up a habit. It builds up a habit of I'm starting and finishing. You never quit halfway through a workout. You always finish. It creates a habit. We are what we repeatedly do. And you know what? Man, my first Beachbody workouts, I could not finish them. I have side, try, rise. First time I did it, 0. Second time through, I could not even do a single rep. I was so fucked up, and you know what? I finished it. It's in there. I finished it because I know the mindset. And nowadays, if I pop something in, it's getting done. Unless an emergency comes up, or so help me God, I get interrupted and I have to stop it. I'm finishing my workouts, and that creates a future success. Begin that now. No half-ass. You got to finish that stuff. And while you're working out, be present. No Facebook. Yeah, I know I post videos for you guys in the middle of my workouts and whatnot. I don't do it every time. I do it occasionally because I think of you guys when I'm working out. And sometimes I'll do a quick video and turn it off and be like, I got to post this after my workout because I got to get right back into what I'm doing. Be present during your workouts. When I first started for the first 3 years, I did nothing else. 0. I worked out and that was it. Those are some huge keys to success for you guys. That's going to help make a big difference in your workout, in your diet plans. Be 100% present, 100% focused. And then finally, wrapping up, set your goal. Use your resource anchor, build the habit now. Study the workouts, schedule the time, and kick ass with this. I mean, seriously. Give it 110%. I know a couple people that run a similar program, and what they say to me is the people that do this at 100% get so much out of it, and the people that don't, they don't. And honestly, the reason why Greg and I would be willing to throw people out is because the tendency of most people is, if they go into doing something, don't put any energy into it, and then get done, they then go tell people, oh yeah, I did the 21-day, I didn't get anything out of it, rather than owning it and saying, I fucked off the entire time and didn't do anything. Pardon my language. I get people in my NLP trainings all the time. Not to go negative here, I'm just telling you straight up. This is the reality that I deal with. I get people that don't do any exercises, that are on their phones, sitting outside during content, come in, and at the end of the training, they're the ones going up to people going, this was a kind of a waste of my time. No shit, you weren't here. You weren't present. I was on stage, totally focused, phone upside down, 100%, and you were outside on your phone. You don't get to shit on my training. You don't get to shit on my other trainers. You don't get to shit on me. You got to be here 100%. Otherwise, you don't get to have a comment about it. That's all we're asking for you guys. I'm not even asking you to do it at the level that I do it at, or Greg. None of that. Not the level that Jason does at, or the people that are killing it on this thing, like Kim, who's helping out with the Kapu, or Terrell, or Jill. None of that. Just do it at your level. But my God, be present, be focused, practice these simple things, and kick ass with it, because it's going to give you your success story and make a huge difference in your life. That's it. That's all I got tonight. I know it's kind of early, but I really think I got through everything. Oh, Greg, you're so sweet. He said he loves me. Okay, so here's the deal. What questions do you have? Got to turn this off. Oh, there's Greg's email address, just in case you want to drop him a line and say hi. Where do we see the slides? Nancy, you should have seen the slides. They would be right on your screen. Aw, Kim said thank you, Greg. Nancy, awesome, awesome. Hello, Pauline. Okay, that's it. Come on, what questions do you guys have, man? I got time. I'm sitting here. I'm drinking water, putting on lip balm because it's dry out here in the desert. God, it's dry here. A student told me that it's dry here because it's the desert. Do you recommend doing the ultimate reset? Holy shit, Kim. I don't know, man. May 1st. I'll let you know on May 21st if I recommend doing the ultimate reset. You know what? I read the nutritional stuff on it, and I'm pretty impressed. I'm really impressed with it. I like it a lot. Yeah, you know what? I got to be transparent with you guys. I do the paleo. I do the paleo diet, and some of the recommendations on the 21-day ultimate reset, or the ultimate reset, whatever Beachbody calls it, calls for eating pastas and whatnot, and I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do the pastas. I think my diet is fucking amazing. I think my diet kicks ass. I am paleo 100%, and I got to do a webinar on why paleo for you guys. Greg, can you remind me? Maybe in the middle of the in the middle of our ultimate empowerment fit stuff, maybe I'll do a paleo webinar and talk to you guys why paleo. If you're not currently doing paleo, now is not the time to switch. Follow the 21-day ultimate reset that Beachbody does. Kim, the reason why I ordered it is because I already do P90X, and I already do an amazing diet, and I feel really good about my body. That's just the way it is. I wanted to do something with you guys, and it fit. It absolutely fit. It fit with everything that we're doing. And Kim, you've been with me for like 10 years now. You know me. If I ask you guys to do something, I'm going to do it too. So I got to fucking jump in and do it. I'm not doing the 21-day fix. Not because I don't like portion control. I do. I like the idea of portion control. I really needed that. I had a calorie counting app 5 years ago because I had trouble doing portion control. Portion control saved my ass. I mean, literally, got rid of the fat on my ass. Big believer in it. I look at the workouts. They're just not difficult enough for me. No offense. I do P90X, and I modify it to make it more difficult, and I do P90X one-on-one. So I can't do 21-day fix. I'm already doing P90X. So I needed to up it a notch because I'm asking you guys. I'm asking you guys to up it a notch with us. So I'm upping it a notch. I'm doing the ultimate reset, all of the nutritional stuff from Beachbody, because I'm asking you guys to do it. Plain and simple. Don't have to. I could just tell you guys to do it and post my workouts and what I'm eating. I'm already there. I'm good. I'm good with my health and fitness. I'm doing it with you guys because we're a team. And so I'm doing my best to be there with you guys at 100%. That's the reason why. Aw, Nancy, that's so sweet of you. Double up the water. I have been, and I've been doing electrolytes too. It's not a Beachbody thing, but I posted this for you guys already. This is my electrolyte supplement, Ultima. It's up on the website. If not, I'll post it there. It's really good. It's balanced electrolyte powder. I do a ton of research on supplements, and that's my go-to. That's the stuff that I drink. There's a couple of flavors that I like. We will most likely be posting at the end of each day in order to recap. Yes, Jill. End of each day. And the next morning, I'll look over your previous night's post as best I can. I got a travel schedule. Greg and I are going to be tag teaming this. And if your post is awesome, I'm just going to hit like. If I think you need to kick it up a notch, I'll let you know in a nice way. Jill, go paleo. The ultimate reset is awesome. Just finished it. Tara, thank you. Thank you for telling me that. I'm not a lot of nervousness, but putting new supplements in my body. Holy shit! I'm starting the ultimate reset during a training. Do you know how out of character that is for me? That's when I had to do it. I leave for Italy on day 21 of our 21-day thing. I'm flying on the last day. I land in LA. I'm on my way on vacation. So we had to plan it, squeezing it right in before I'm gone. I wanted to be here with you guys. Yeah, I'm doing it during prac, Kim. Yeah, that is fucking different. Big time. Jack, you love paleo. Jack, that's because you're an animal, my man. Paleolithic. Jack, my paleo dude. Jack worked out with me, man. Jack's got balls. Jack's got balls, man. We were in where were we? San Jose. Jack's like, are we working out? I'm like, whoa, Jack, seriously? He's like, yeah. He met me at the gym. We worked out. I worked him, man. Jack, was that a good workout? Did I work your ass? Yes or no? San Jose. Come on, Jack. It was awesome. It was great working out with you. Man, I love working out with you guys. Is there another webinar during the transformation from May 1st? Kaori, we're going to be doing videos. I think I'll do a couple of webinars. We'll do a couple of webinars. I want to keep up with you guys. I want to give you guys as much as I can. Andy, 2 ultimate resets on the floor here, ready to go. Badass. Awesome. Proud of you guys. Proud of both of you. It was great, Jack. Yes, it was a good workout. And Kimberly, which phone apps would you recommend to keeping track of your workouts? I used to use one. I don't know. iPhone? Wait, Kimberly, iPhone or Android? I don't have an Android, so I don't know. iPhone, sweet. I use Fitness Point Pro. Fitness Point Pro, I put my workouts in here. I go right in, chest, shoulders, and tricep. Look, all the pencil marks are done because I did that workout this morning. And it tells me what I did. I hope you guys can see this. It tells me what I did this time. That was my workout this morning. What I did last time, and if I turn it sideways, it shows me a graph of all my previous workouts and all of the reps and everything. That's the one I had to switch to because the older one that I was using, they stopped supporting it. The guy that made it fucking disappeared. So Fitness Point Pro, and let me launch the app one more time. So Fitness Point Pro, it looks just like that. I don't know. Greg, we'll put that up there. We'll put that up on our team webpage. It is available on Android. Kim, awesome. That's the one that I use. I got Greg hooked on it. Greg really likes it. The old one that I used to use was called Full Fitness. And this is where my workouts are in there. And if I go chest and back, and I go all the way up to, I don't know. Oh, if I go into it and I go to the workout logs, I can scroll all the way down into this one. And there's my workout log for February 10th, 2010, chest and back P90X. So I can go all the way back to my original workouts with this thing, standard push-up, and the guy stopped supporting the app and it crashes a lot. I emailed him a bunch of times. I even offered him money to buy the app so I could make it our team app. Never got back to me. I was going to offer him a couple $1,000s. I know. If we can find an app and buy it from someone, but this is kind of crazy. Go get Fitness Pro. It's a really good app. I like it. It has all the features that I want. I bought 10 different apps. I spent the money, so learn from my learning curve. What else you got? Just purchased it. Awesome, Jack. Google Play. It's a good app, and she updates it a lot, and I've emailed her, and she gets right back to me. I've asked her specific things. Greg has all of his workouts in there, Body Beast, everything. I got P90X. You do have to add your own exercises. Obviously, they don't have P90X. So chest and back, I log into it. I had to make all the ones with dumbbells. I had to make those exercises. And I put the breaks in there so I know when to break. That way, if I'm on the road and I don't have the ability to pop in the video, it's all in there. So that helps me keep track of it. Do you guys get that the whole reason why you keep track of the workout is so that the next time you work out, you know what you did before and you know you can push yourself or at least match what you did. That's the only reason. You do it because it helps you create consistency. Otherwise, you go into the gym and you're like, oh, fuck, what did I curl before? Or let me pick up the 15s today. Oh, that doesn't feel heavy enough, but I'll just do it. And the last time you're doing 25s. I mean, if you don't track your workout, you're not going to know what you did, so you're not going to know what to do next time, and you're not going to get gains. You got to track it. I got to do trade with professional bodybuilders. They're like, if you're not tracking your workouts, you're going to go backwards, not forward. So I'm a big believer in tracking it. Good for you, Jack. Might be able to have Nancy's boyfriend design one for TEP. Yeah, Jack, I wouldn't mind doing that. It'd be easy if I could just buy one that I really like already, and if that's the case, then if we're able to buy one and make it work. If not, $5. You guys can spend $5 and get your own app if you want to. You don't have to. If you're doing T25 or Insanity Max, I don't think you need an app because you're doing a lot of time-based cardio stuff. Body Beast, P90X, I don't know, any of the P90Xs, Les Mills Combat, those type of things, you're going to want to track. You're going to really want to track your workouts. You're going to want to track your stuff. Andy, yeah, I know. Can't see it. I'm not going to post screenshots. I think you guys are good with that. Nancy, old school, keep a daily log. You betcha, Nancy. I have a small little blue book at home. It's about that big. Got my workouts from back in 2000 when I first started getting back in shape. Big time. Kim, it would be a good idea to track reps in 21-day fit. Good. Then do it. Yeah, 100% do it then. It'll help you to improve. And if you keep doing that workout, Lori, Greg's wife, loves that program. Well, absolutely loves it. It's her go-to program. I have a handful of students that love that program. You know what? Keep track of your shit. Do it for sure. You guys are awesome. I mean, straight up. I really, really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of this team. Thank you guys for being, the people that jump on the webinar and dedicate to this stuff. I'm a big fan of you. And as a team, God, we're going to be able to do so much. We really will. I'm proud of you guys. Really am. Thank you, Tara. Appreciate you guys. Hey there. It's Paul, just saying hi from MasterCrack. Hey, Paul. Okay. Your girlfriend loves the program. Oh, good. Is she here? Is she here now? Or does she just do it in Portland or something? Paul. You're welcome, Kim. Thank you. Thank you for what you guys are doing, too. Anyway, Paul's probably typing. Okay. That's all I got. Email Greg. What's the date today? 29th? Tomorrow? Prep time, baby. Prep time. Watch the videos. Watch the videos on the webinar. Oh, sweet, Paul. Very cool. I'm glad she's here. Good, Nancy. Jim just said he will do the challenge also. Good. Good, good, good. The more people you get involved, the more empowering this is going to be. Have them watch this stuff. It's going to be phenomenal. Okay? We're done. That's it. Thank you guys very much. Take care. Have an amazing evening, and I'll see you on the Facebook page. Aloha, ahui ho. Class dismissed. Love you all. Bye-bye.